Dad. I need a couple of parts for my Scion and my Mini, and I thought I would take a look at the local pull-apart. So I thought I'd share the pull-apart experience. There are quite a few pull-aparts in the southern states, up the coast, in Texas. There's a lot of yards like that around the country. Names like You Pull It, Pull and Go, Pick and Pull, you get it. So at these yards, you're allowed to go in, find your car, pull the part off that you need. It's an affordable way to get used car parts. Much cheaper, I've found, than parts on eBay. The cars are either wrecked or they've been retired. And it's fun, and it's kind of an adventure. It's also a good way to look at how to take apart your car if they have your car, or how cars work in general. You can check online whether they have the same year, make, and model of your car on their lot. It'll also list when it showed up on the lot, which is a good indicator of how stripped the car might be. Also online, it'll show you where on the lot your car is located. Typically, it's by row. The listing online won't tell you what condition the car is in and what parts are on the car. That's the adventure part. It's like a treasure hunt. And that part can be pretty fun. They seem to remove the car after a few months. So if you see it and you need a part, it's a good idea to act quickly. Again, that's all part of the adventure. Entry is only a couple of dollars. In Atlanta, it's $2. Pull-Apart has a mobile app. You can find and locate the cars while you're in the yard. Sometimes it's a good idea to print out the location before you go, but I usually just use the app. The tools to bring, I have a tool kit. I have a bag that I can put parts in and some basic tools. I bring my socket set just in case. Usually I leave that in the car. You can walk a good distance to get to the car, so I bring extra tools just in case, but leave them in the car so I'm not lugging them around the yard if I don't need them. If you don't have the right tool, it's perfect etiquette to ask someone who's there if you can borrow their tool. I've been in that situation and it's never been a problem. There's a lot here to see. Again, it's a lot like a treasure hunt. The cars are organized in rows and in sections, like American cars versus Japanese versus German. My daughter drives an old Honda. I'm gonna take a look in here. I bet you it's got some good parts. Last year I had to grab a pair of these. The Honda actually had some new floor mats. I'm gonna grab. Smell that? That's the smell of opportunity. There's a surprising number of late model cars here, like this Equinox. It's not very picked over. And there's other people walking around looking for treasure. Toyotas, Hyundais, Kias. It's actually a good number of Mercedes, BMWs, Acuras. They have everything. The color scheme on this BMW, if that car could talk, I bet you it has some stories. These cars had a double overhead cam straight 6 right out of the Supra. Ah, velour. You can smell the 80s. Here's a pretty old Paseo, Toyota Paseo. That's a pretty rare car. It would be an alternative to Toyota Corolla, much sportier. There's actually a lot of good parts left on this. It's a pretty cool car. A lot of parts on these older cars I think are removed by people who are just reselling them on eBay. They don't get a lot of Mini Coopers on the lot, so this one's pretty stripped. It's only been here about 3 weeks. Body parts, a lot of interior bits, steering wheel, wheels, almost everything that you could remove has been removed. I'm not going to find any good headlight replacements from this Scion. It's quite an impact. Man, people must really want the front ends of these cars. That's completely cut off. Well, I'd have to say that the visit hasn't been very fruitful, but it's always fun to come here. Well, that wasn't the most fruitful exercise, but it was fun. Saw some interesting cars. Still a great place to go if you're looking for taillights, headlights, little plastic bits, fenders, bumpers. I saw a lot of wheels in decent condition that were usable. People are getting things like transmissions and axles and suspension bits. So next time you need a part and a used part will work, I'd suggest trying a lot that allows you to pull your own parts. It's a good alternative to eBay. Happy motoring and safe travels. I'm hungry.